Huns, welcome back. How are you doing? What's the crack? Hello cherubs, it's Demi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining us now, welcome! So today's video we are doing my second episode of going to the worst rated places in my area, or 1-star rated things, and today I'm actually booked in to go and get a spray tan in the worst rated spray tan area, salon, place in my area. You know, it's a little bit dodgy. Okay, now you can tell me if I'm wrong, this may not be dodgy to you. However, I found the worst rated salon on Google reviews, which is what I used last time, and it seemed to work really well. So I found the worst rated salon, rang up to book an appointment. The woman was really lovely on the phone, but when she answered the phone she said the name of a different salon. So I was like, oh, is this not the name of the salon I found online? Like I said, I'm not going to disclose the name of the salons in any of these videos that I do. I don't feel it's fair towards the company. Like I said, I'm not going to slander a business. A review is a personal experience. I could have a really good experience, you could have a really bad experience, and then you could go and write a review and I could not write a review, which then could easily rate a business down. So that's why I don't say the names. I know some people were like, well, you should say the name, but I'm personally not going to say the name. So if you're wanting somebody to say the name of the salon, then don't watch my videos, because I ain't going to be saying the name. So I said to the lady on the phone, oh hello, I thought I was ringing da-da-da salon, and she said, yes, that is another name that will go under. So this salon goes under 2 names, which I find a little bit weird. I don't know if that's weird to anybody else, but I find it a little bit weird that they go under 2 names, and I'm wondering if they go under 2 names because the salon that I'm going to, or the one that I seen online, has bad reviews, but the other name might not have as bad reviews, because I actually looked under the other name and it hasn't got like a 5-star reviews, but it does have a higher star rating than the original. It's kind of what I'm thinking for that. I'm thinking, is it because they got such bad reviews they changed the name, so now they go under 2 names? I'm not really sure. But anyway, I'm booked in to get a spray tan at 3 o'clock, and I'm actually really excited because I haven't been tanned in a while, but I need to go in the bath because I wasn't expecting to get a spray tan today, and I'm hairy. Like, let me tell you, it's winter. We haven't shaved there in a while, so I'm gonna go and shave, make myself look a bit more presentable, and then I'm gonna have to dive to my appointment, which is at 3 o'clock. Now, like I did in the other video, we are gonna read some of the reviews. Quite a lot of reviews where people have reviewed the salon, but they haven't actually written anything. They've just given it like a 1-star review, so that's not very helpful. If you're going to review somewhere, I feel you should at least give an explanation for your review personally. It'd be late by 5 or 10 minutes because of the traffic. Mine was due at 7:30, stop suits at 7:30. They would not let me have my appointment for tan, even though it was booked over a week ago. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow too. Very disappointed, never use them again, and I'm a beautician myself. Very poor. Well, I mean, I'm not being funny, but you were late, hon. What do you expect the staff to do? More expensive than other places, and I wouldn't say it was spectacularly nicer. They had worst customer service I've ever had. They fumbled my appointment, and when I came for it, they sent me away saying my appointment was yesterday. Not sure if it was a genuine mistake or they are stealing from me, but either way, not giving me a refund or another appointment is just terrible customer service. Okay. So yeah, basically it's just a salon that doesn't have very good reviews in my area, and I'm booked in there at 3 o'clock today, so I'm going to go and take a bath, shave the legs, get all presentable, and then I'm going to go head there, get a spray tan. I hope I don't get a rash. I've got quite sensitive skin on my face at the minute anyway, like it's playing up quite a bit, and I really don't want to get a rash.
Few inches later.
Okay, I've had me bath, I'm all prepped. My appointment's at 3 o'clock, it's 22 now. Takes me 10 minutes to get there. I'm on my way, guys. I'm quite nervous, so I actually had to ring up the salon again to confirm if they took card payments or if I would need to get cash out. They do take card payments, which is great for me because I literally never have cash on us. I do everything by card. So yeah, I do have a bobble because I will have to put my hair up. I have actually put some eyebrows on. I haven't got any makeup on, but my eyebrows just make me feel a little bit better, especially if I'm standing there practically naked getting a spray tan. Then I need some eyebrows on, okay? I've arrived. I'm just outside the salon. I'm gonna go in. I'm very, very nervous. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because I actually feel a bit sick. One, because like I actually just hate getting spray tans. I think it's quite awkward. And two, because there's potential this could go really, really wrong. But yeah, wish me luck. Off we go. Bye. It's bloody pouring down. I'm not into the rain. Please stop. And I've got bloody sandals on as well because I thought like it would just be the best option. I've just gotten a pint of the spray tan. Yeah, no bother, that's fine. Have you got a toilet? We have. Yes, is it just in there? Do you want to show it? Yeah, I'm sure you will. Oh, is it? Sorry. So as you can see in the bathroom, they've got a few pictures and bits of deco up, but it wasn't actually the nicest of decorated, and it was actually a separate building to the salon. It was like this tiny little building in the back garden of the salon. There was no sink in the toilet either, which I thought was a bit disgusting. The only sink was in the actual salon, and there was this peephole as well where I felt like someone was spying on us. And then the toilet rolls were actually in a basket on the floor because the holder had fell off the wall. But yeah, that's that.
Put your feet on there, and then just stand in there, and then once you're doing that and everything, the shower cap there, I'll come in.
So the actual room where you got the spray tan, I felt was really nicely decorated. It was really lovely decor. This was the St. Tropez spray tan bit. They had a gorgeous chandelier, a bathrobe. But yeah, it was just a really, really pretty little room. I thought it was nicely done out, and here's me in my fishnet. Okay, so my confused face is basically because I couldn't see the tan, and also it was quite patchy to begin with.
Well, hello there. It's me again. Okay, so now we're gonna sit and talk about the tan, my experience, blah blah blah. Okay, so I've been for the spray tan. As you may be able to tell, you may not be able to tell, because me personally, I don't think it's that dark yet, but let me tell you about experience. So I walked into the salon. And I was greeted by two members of staff. They were really, really, really lovely, not gonna lie. They were really, really polite, accommodating. So she was just, in my trip at the salon, I discovered that one lady worked there and one lady owned the salon. The lady who owned the salon was actually getting a pedicure, so I just waited about 5 minutes, and then I was taken in to get the spray tan. I asked to use the toilet when I was there. As you'll have seen by the footage previously inserted, the toilet was outside. It wasn't the nicest of toilets, but it wasn't bad. It was nicer decorated, but it was absolutely freezing, like so cold. But yeah, it was just because it was an old building, and in the olden days in England, bathrooms used to be in the back garden, so it was kind of not been updated since. So yeah, the actual salon was really, really modern. I thought it was really nicely done out. Nothing in the salon that made us think like this is grim. It was really nicely done out. So moving on to the spray tan, the lady took us into the room where the spray tan was and told us to undress, which is usual. I asked the lady if I'd be able to keep my bra and knickers on. I understand that you get tan lines, but for me personally, I do prefer to keep my bra and knickers on. She said that was fine, obviously, just that I would get the tan lines, which I knew about. So I was like, yeah, that's cool, thanks very much. So she left me for about, I would say about 10 minutes to undress, get sorted, da-di-da-di-da, which is what I'd done. So the next bit's where I was a little bit like, So the lady come back into the room and then she started setting up the tan machine. So I was standing in my bra and knickers for about 10 minutes before I actually started the spray tan, because she was setting up the machine, which in my opinion, I feel like she should have set it up and then got me in to go and get undressed and stuff. That's what my other salon usually do. But she didn't, so I felt a bit awkward standing there in my bra and knickers while she sorted it all out. But anyway, once it was sorted, I stood on the mat and got some foot like sticker things to stop the bottom of my feet going all like discoloured. And I was standing there and she put some moisturiser on my hands and my elbows and knees and rubbed that in, and then she asked if I had any makeup on. I said no, just eyebrows, and she was like, that's okay, you can leave them on. So then she started with the tan. So I did notice that the tan she was using was Saint Tropez, I think you pronounce it. I'm not actually sure how you say it. I haven't had a spray tan from them before. The one that my usual tanning salon uses is Bondi Sands, I think. I'm not 100% sure though, but it's definitely not Saint Tropez. Also as well, I forgot to mention, when I went into the salon, she asked me, she said, oh, there's 4 different types of tan you can have. Which one do you want? And I'm not going to lie, I didn't have a clue. I'm not a regular spray tan person. I don't get them that often. But she advised the one that I ended up getting, just called the Developer. So basically she said that with this tan, she would do 2 layers of the tan and it would develop within 3 hours. And then on the 4th hour to go in the shower and wash the like top layer of it off, and then that would be your like spray tan. So I went with that. I was like, yeah, okay, if she's suggesting it, it must be the best one. And it was £20, which I think is the usual standard price. Usually salons that I go to can range from £15 to £25, so that's smack bang in the middle. So yeah, that was really, really good. It was really, really, really precise with my tan. So she really took her time with it. She did two and a half layers in total, I think. Yeah, she did about 2 layers of the tan, like getting me to stand in all the different angles and like clenching my hands so she could do my knuckles and stuff. So yeah, she did really take her time with the tan. So once the tan was done, I looked in the mirror and I did say to the lady, it doesn't look very dark. She come back to us and said, yes, I know, but it will get really, really dark within the next 3 hours, so I wouldn't suggest going any darker. So I was like, right, okay, you know, at the end of the day, she's the expert, I'm just the customer, I'm gonna listen. So this is the current situation. It's not really that dark. I did want it darker, but yeah, like, I don't know if you can see, I mean, it is definitely like more tan, but it's not like dark, and usually when I get spray tans, it's visible there and then. This one apparently isn't, and it's going to develop within 3 hours, so I'm going to wait the 3 hours. I got my appointment I got out about 3:30. It's now 4:30, so I have another 2 hours to wait, and then I will check in with yous once we kind of can see what actually the tan is like.
The next day.
Hey guys, so it has been a long time since I spoke to you. Well, it's been about 4-5 hours since I last spoke to you about my tan. So my tan is now 100% developed according to the lady. The lady said that it will take 3 hours to fully develop. It has been 5 hours, so it should be fully developed now. And I'm not gonna lie, it isn't the darkest of tans. I do feel it's a very natural tan, but it's not like, I don't know. And in some places as well, I've noticed it's quite blotchy. This is after having a shower to remove the first layer of it as well. So yeah, it's a little bit blotchy in places, but it's nothing too noticeable. I feel like it hasn't tanned us up as much as usual, and I'm a little bit disappointed because if I go for a tan, I want to actually look tanned, and I don't feel like I do. I don't know if it's just me. Like, I'm obviously darker than my natural skin colour, but I don't feel like it's a really good tan. However, I did look at my knicker line because I did keep my knickers on, so I'm going to, like, try and show you in the most modest way possible. But yeah, so this is, like, the difference here, where you can see, or I hope you can see my skin colour difference, and it's obviously a few shades darker, but personally I don't feel like it's like a full-on spray tan like I would usually get. Usually when I get spray tans, like, you notice it, you know, it's really, really tanned, but I just didn't get that with this. So this is the overall result of me getting a spray tan from the worst rated place in my area. I'm gonna say I don't think it's a bad place, and I would go back, but maybe just get a darker colour or another layer, because I don't feel like the tan has developed as much as I would have liked it to. You may have a different opinion, you may think I look really tan, but personally I just don't feel as tanned as I usually would after a spray tan. But overall, the salon, I had a really good experience. I feel like the ladies were very, very polite. I felt like the salon was nicely done out, apart from the bathroom, but I mean, yeah, you know, I think it's a reasonable price, and I think the tan's okay. It's just not as dark as I personally would have liked it for a spray tan. But that's the end of my story. That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because it means the absolute world. If you've got any other video suggestions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you very shortly for another video. Bye!